Hello, everyone. I'm Frank Jernigan, the developer of the website Phrancko.com, and this is our weekly meeting of the Phrancko Sweater Knitters. We invite you to come join us sometime if you're a knitter and you want to just come and talk about your knitting and show us what you're working on and tell us about the yarn you're using and maybe a little about yourself. We'd love to get to know new people all the time, so please come join us. The meeting is every Saturday at 2:30 Pacific time. If you can do that wherever you are in the world, and then please do come join us. With that, let me greet the people who are here. Hi, Susan.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Sumner.
Hey,
Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Sung.
Hi, everyone.
And hello, Jenny.
Hello, everyone.
Hi to you, Kathy.
Hi.
Hello, Sergio from Spain.
Hello, happy to be here.
And hi, Wally. Are you here?
Hello, how's everyone?
hey,
Good.
Wally.
Oh, there you
Hey,
are.
Wally.
We weren't
Yeah, I'm
seeing you
here.
there.
It takes forever for this computer to connect.
Oh, good.
I'm ready to throw it out.
So Susan and I are back from the TKGA retreat that we were at last week. I had to travel all the way a half hour away to Burlingame, California, which is just south of San Francisco. And Susan, how far did you travel?
Oh, just from Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona. It's
Ah,
really it's an
yes.
hour and a half flight. So pretty short.
Hmm.
And we also saw Maris there. Some of you who've seen
Oh,
videos for a
yeah.
long time will remember Maris.
Mhm.
And she said she'll drop in and see us again soon, I hope. A number of people said they would like to come to the meeting and participate. So we'll see
Oh, that'll
how
be
many of
fun.
them follow up on that. That'd be interesting to see. And a lot of people were interested in the Phrancko sweater.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Oh, wow, what a mess.
So I was having a bit of an issue with the sweater. Um, and then I had thought of like an old meeting that we were talking about with Sung, how the yarn she was using kind of just showed everything. And I did a German short row for my collar. And then I said, you know what? I think I'm just taking it out and I'm going to do the old fashioned wrap and turn.
Uh-huh.
And my old fashioned wrap and turns are absolutely invisible.
Oh,
Yay.
Hmm.
But the German short rows were quite evident. It looked like I had two collars. But those wrap and
Wow,
turns, you wouldn't know where they were, which is the whole idea, you know.
really?
Um, but I'm so glad I ripped it out because now I'm down to the underarms.
Hmm.
And
And what is that yarn that you're using that you say shows everything?
um, you know, I have it right in reach. I think. Yeah, it's right here. It's the fiber company, Acadia.
Okay.
And it's silk
Oh,
noir,
it's
baby alpaca, and
it's
merino.
the silk. It's showing
Mhm.
stuff. It's not behaving the
But
same as
the
the
drape is
wool.
gorgeous.
Oh, it's
But
beautiful,
however
but
you
it
join
just shows
everything, you
stuff a
see
little
everything.
differently. Yeah, it just shows it more.
Yeah. So, you know that join like you join color work that I do, that actually works
Mhm.
perfectly.
Oh,
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so I can't see that on the back of the work. I can just um do a reverse back, like a reverse back stitch thing, to tie in the ends, and that is completely invisible. Um, so yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the knitting of it. Is really nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Going to
It is
be a
pretty.
great sweater to wear,
Yeah,
like
it looks
that
very
indoors.
silk
soft.
has those little, it has the little slubs that just look so
Yeah,
luxurious, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really it's soft. It's a nice I would never have got it if it wasn't like half off.
What size needles are you using?
Um, 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
So the main sweater is knit on 6s. It's a lot of stitches around. I've got like 390 stitches around.
Oh my, what's your gauge?
That's in my knit companion.
So what's your gauge? How many little Debbies is that?
Yeah. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, Cindy.
I know. I'm so naughty. I'm so naughty.
And I can pull up my knit companion while I'm on my Zoom, which is kind of fun. So the gauge. Where is the gauge? Oh, here it is. So it's 20 stitches for 4 inches.
Oh,
Hmm.
so that's 5 stitches per
Stitches
inch.
per inch, yeah.
And
Yeah,
how
5
many-
stitches per inch.
How many did you say it was around? How many stitches?
Well, because this is a raglan.
Okay. Oh, and you're going around the shoulders.
Yeah.
This isn't just around the chest.
No, it's around the
That's
whole.
why it's so many.
Yeah, it's a lot. It'll be less when I divide for the sleeves.
Yeah.
Like that'll shrink it quite considerably. But it's 392 stitches.
Wow.
Yep.
That is a lot.
That's a lot of stitches.
Uh,
And every other round you're increasing by 8 stitches. So the longer you knit, the slower it goes.
Well, until the sleeves come off, and then you just zip.
And then you zip right through it. So yeah, that's what I expect. But it's a nice raglan with a knit by purl 1 sleeve.
Nice.
oh, I stopped the spotlight too
Oh,
soon.
that's okay.
That's a handsome sweater.
Yeah,
It's
it's by
very
Maxime
nice.
Cyr of Les Garçons Quebec. They're really clever. So I'm really curious hearing about Manchester. When can I
Yes.
buy tickets? Like, is it too soon?
Well, first we should tell people what that's about because we're talking about it before we started recording. So Susan and I went to the TKGA retreat that is an annual affair and is held in different parts of the country. And last week we were there and it was just south of San Francisco in Burlingame. And they announced that next year it's going to be in Nashua, New Hampshire, which is close to Sumner and Debbie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nashua
Is it
or
Nashua or Manchester?
I think
Frank?
it's Susan, which did you
It's
think?
Manchester.
Is it
Oh,
Manchester?
Manchester. Okay. Yep.
Sorry.
Good.
I got it wrong.
Either one, it's close.
Yeah, either one is close. Yeah, but Manchester is our queen city.
Yes.
So it's the largest city in the state of New Hampshire, but not the capital. And it's a great city. It is a great old city. It's a very French city. And you will see that when you come.
Well,
It
maybe we'll
really
have
is
some
a
pot de
very
creme
French city.
or creme caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well-
it's funny, you could probably get that in every restaurant.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
That
it
is
is a very
great.
French
I'm a
city.
happy woman.
I was suggesting we get as many of us to go to that retreat
Wouldn't
next
it be
year,
fun?
and we just
Wouldn't it
all
be fun?
form the Phrancko Sweater Knitters group within the retreat.
Oh, I would love that. That would be so much fun.
So the dates of the retreat are November 5th through 8th. I think it's 5th through 8th. I'll double check that. Have to, but the day, the sign up day, the day that it goes active for sign up is May 1st.
Oh, okay.
And that's very important because last year they filled up within the first few days after the sign up was available.
Mm.
And
Oh,
I
wow.
got locked out because I just thought I
Oh.
had all kinds of time and I
So
procrastinate on everything. And turns out I got locked out and I
you
got
need to
put on a
bleep
wait
that out
list.
then. You need to bleep the dates out here. Don't tell the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
know when the sign up is yet. Put
We
that
have
part
no
in, Frank.
idea.
And you
But
must
we'll
be
tell
a
you May 2nd.
TKGA member.
We'll tell you May 2nd.
Yeah, it is the 5th through the 8th.
But we'll tell you May 2nd.
Yeah, right. After we've all signed up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right.
That's right.
That'll be fun. Oh, I wonder, because you always go to a yarn store. Where would we go to a yarn store? I don't know.
There's not a yarn store in Manchester?
I don't
They're
think
around,
so.
but no, I don't think so. I mean, I'd have to look for one. Certainly there are big yarn stores in the Northeast, right?
Right. Well, the
But
other thing that they might be, I mean, it's not just the field trip to a yarn store. It's this kind of like something local knitting. So if there's a dyer or a spinner or a sheep ranch or something like that, that there are connections
yeah,
with, it could be some kind of a visit to something other than just a store.
Mhm.
Or it might be bringing someone in.
yeah.
I've gone twice, so I don't know for sure.
Well, Harrisville Designs is not that far. So Harrisville Designs is out of Harrisville, New Hampshire. And that's a local, like, soup to nuts mill, from raising the sheep, processing the wool, making the yarns. They do a lot of weaving and a huge knitting. So that's a great yarn.
Yeah,
So they're
that,
probably
That might be
going to
what
bring
they
them
do.
in because they're not that far. And I love visiting Harrisville. You want a picturesque
yeah.
New England little visit? What a beautiful mill town. It's
Oh, I've
gorgeous.
heard good things. I've seen like a YouTube Harrisburg, huh?
Harrisville. Yeah.
Harrisville. I've seen
It-
like a YouTube about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Old
I've got
Country
to
Store,
extend
the whole
already,
bit.
planning for
It's,
to stay there for a few days.
yeah. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know you've arrived in New Hampshire. It's just perfect.
Oh,
So
I thought that was in Maine. Oh, New Hampshire.
yeah.
The pictures I've seen of that are just incredible.
Yeah. People have weddings there and stuff. It's so
Well,
beautiful.
I'm not going
What
to
a little town. It's just so quaint.
don't want to
Debbie, did
upset
you
my
see
life.
the Aurora Borealis the other night?
I did not. It was way too cloudy when I was driving home.
Yeah.
From
I was at a
where
meeting
I
that night.
live,
Huh?
the pictures are exquisite. It lit
Yeah.
up the whole sky. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
I
had a
heard it
meeting
was
that night and it
visible.
was so overcast and cloudy, I couldn't see
Oh.
anything.
Oh, that's too bad.
I
Yeah.
heard it was visible all the way
In
down to
Colorado.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
We had it in Colorado. It was the sky was lit up red, and then pink and then green. It
Really?
was amazing.
Yeah. Something else.
Wow.
Back to work.
Yeah. So much
Oh,
fun.
I
Back
have
to
something
work.
to show.
Okay.
Okay.
I was working on this. Remember last time, I think I was here 2 weeks ago. Anyway, my little Mobius cowl.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I have
Nice.
just a little bit of white imitating the
Oh,
other
wow.
pattern,
Mm.
stitch pattern. So that's
Love
it.
That's like Vogue knitting quality. That's brilliant.
Thank you.
Gracie, I
I'm
would
happy
like to
with
ask
it.
you about for a Möbius cast on. It's really difficult. I've been reading about it, and it looks really tricky, or it's not.
The Mobius cast on, I thought it was really easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost as easy as the Italian two-color cast on or the Italian cast on. You just wrap around and wrap around and wrap around, and with a yarn over in between. It's very
You have
easy.
to make like a round with the cable, no? to take the two.
Yep. If I next week I'll have my needles and I'll show you. It's
Okay.
super easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like that, but okay. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
I think it is harder to explain.
Yes.
than
No,
it
I've
is to
seen
show.
it, but
Yeah.
and you can use any pattern you like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I made this up.
But it's like knitting in the round. It's always.
It's always
Mhm.
like knitting in the round. And the interesting thing is, okay, well, when I thought about doing just a facing instead of a second Mobius, I thought, well, this should actually just go around. It just goes around in a circle and ends up in the same place. It's
It's interesting.
much easier than what you think. Yeah.
Nice. It was beautiful.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah, I
it's
was happy
beautiful.
with it.
It is. It's beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna go make my pot de creme, but I'm listening. So
Okay.
Go rub it in. Go ahead, don't you?
Yeah.
Jenny, I thought of you the other day. I came across the Great Britain knitting show competition.
Yes, the
I
game
thought,
of wool. Yeah,
Jenny needs to go there.
it's yeah. Oh, it's very difficult. It's like Marmite. You either love it or hate it, and it's got a lot of bad publicity on the knitting websites. But if you treat it more as an entertainment show, then yes, it's good. If you try to treat it as a serious knitting show, you'll get very annoyed with it.
Yeah.
They had to make one of the challenges in the first week was to cover a sofa.
Yep.
So they had 10 hours between a team of, I think there was 4 on each team, and they had to make a knitted sofa cover, so it wasn't, and then one of the team didn't even finish. They had great ideas, but, it's just really, it's a bit silly getting them to the time for the challenges. They had to do the short time to make it worthy for a television program, but it's just not realistic to, they had to do a Fair Isle vest in 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever it was, so they ended up doing it on chunky. Yeah, so they ended up doing it on chunky wool, so it just looked silly,
Yeah,
and then
they've
what
been
else
using
did they do?
Cindy's yarn there.
Yeah. They were knitting a dog coat, which was fine, but then they had to knit a hat for the dog as well.
That's silly.
So if you treat it as entertainment, yes, it's quite funny, and there is some good knitting on there. Don't get me wrong. There's some. They did a jumper, and the design of the team jumper was fabulous. One of the teams was really, really good, but some of the stuff is just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's like mohair on size 15 needles.
Yeah.
One of the things.
What's the name of the show?
Game of Britain's Best Knitter. Game of Wool.
Oh,
Yeah, Game of Wool. Yeah,
Game
one
of
of the
Wool.
knitters is a Marine. Like
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're from all walks. One of them is a student. One of them is a entertainment person.
a
all sorts of-
musician. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm all for it. More people knitting. Go ahead.
Yes, yeah, and crocheting as well. So they're doing both. Yes, yeah. So yeah.
Yes, I've seen some videos with comments about that, and it's the same you say, Jenny, about the show, then the need chunky yarn, the needles, everything, as you're telling us.
Yes. Yes.
You can find it on YouTube. There's a couple different YouTube things if you just search for Game of Wool. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
That's how I got it. Was YouTube.
Yeah, that's how I
where
found
I
it.
found it.
Yeah.
Debbie, did you get it the same way? YouTube?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they haven't released it officially, on a channel or anything in the US.
Oh,
So-
okay. Right.
Sometimes I ask a dumb question.
Uh-oh.
Buckle up. So
Buckle up is not a question.
I am really trying to get a hold of just a nice color work Fair Isle pattern. But how on earth am I going to get a hold of like a color card so I can see what yarns I want to actually choose from?
Well, we did talk about that Jameson color card
Mhm.
a couple of weeks ago.
But I can't find a store who has one. So do I go on
Schoolhouse
Oh, I
my
did.
carries
website
it.
and just have it
I
shipped?
I had to order it online.
Yeah, Schoolhouse Press carries it.
And I
Schoolhouse
think it
Press?
costs $50.
Yeah,
Yes, it does. It's
it's quite
expensive.
pricey. Yes.
And
But
then the
then what if you
yarn,
don't want to use Jameson yarn?
Yeah, exactly.
exactly. So, and then you can't really go to a yarn store and have all those different color options. But
No.
I guess I would like to start with some yarn to get a gauge out of it. So I think I would get a color card and maybe a couple of skeins of neutral color and just start playing with the yarn a little bit.
Mhm.
Well,
And then you pick your colors later. How do you start a project like that?
Oh. Can you find in a thrift store a couple of old Fair Isle jumpers, unravel them, and then do your own thing with them?
Oh,
yes. You can do that.
That'd be a lot.
oh,
Yeah,
would be a
just
lot.
to swatch and see what you like or what you don't like.
Kathy carries a whole bunch of different colors. Some of the Jamesons, I think it's Jameson Spindrift, and then the Jamesons and Smith, or a couple different things like that. So she carries different ones. You can look on her website and see, that's the Sweet Meadow Knits, what all the colors that she has, and then order a few and try it.
You know what I was going to do, and I haven't done it yet, so
Okay.
it's actually on my list for this week, is to create my own little sample. You know the little samples that I put in the boxes every month. I was going to create color groups, seasonal color groups, because you want some accent colors that are opposite of the colors you normally wear or knit with. And so anyway, that's what I was going to do. So Sumner, I'll email you when I get them up on the site.
Okay, and you do have my email, because I went on the Jamerson site and I did see a really nice like colorwork Fair Isle, but it was only 2 colors. I would like something a little bit where it could graduate or do something, but how much of this, and the yarn is not cheap, how much of this yarn do you actually need to buy to figure it out before you just make a sweater?
There's a
You
way
could go broke.
There's a way you can do that with just using a piece of cardboard and samples of yarn, and you kind of work the samples so that you wrap the yarn around the cardboard and you see what colors look good and which colors have enough contrast, which colors don't.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's a way you start, but that's why I was going to do the samples, because you need enough yarn to be able to work with,
to play with, to say,
it's hard to
I
tell
want to
with
put
just
this
the
with
color
this.
cards.
And that's worth money. Like I would pay money for that.
Yes. So that's why I was gonna do those samples up, for people to play with the colors. I haven't done it yet because I'm just was flat out working on the pattern for this cowl.
Yeah, yes.
And some companies like Sheepies,
look at that, Cindy.
Wow.
That's the
Oh, wow.
Spindrift
There you
one.
go.
That's the Jameson's one.
Yeah, that's a
And
Jameson.
that one is like $50, and you'd have to search and see where it's available, but they ship it to you. And then on the back, they show all of the natural colors that they
It's
have.
really hard to get those, even as a store.
Yeah.
It is hard to get them, but they do have, when I looked it up just a few weeks ago when we were talking about it, there are 3 or 4 stores in the US. In Australia, it's cheaper, but I don't know how that compares to the dollars. Australia
Right.
was only like $37 or something Australian, but ours it's about $50.
And when I
No,
was
here they
converting
are
to
really
the
expensive
British
because
pound,
since the Brexit, they are really expensive in Spain. You have to, yes,
I
they
would
are.
think so. And then even here's another one that I got. This was the palette, which is I believe, isn't that Knitpicks one? That's the
Mm.
Peruvian
Yep.
Highland wool.
Yep.
And here's their
Oh,
whole
oh my
thing there.
Their
God.
line of,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh.
And you just search for, it's called a color card,
Mm-hmm.
but it actually, has the little pieces and you can see.
And how
And
much
that's
did that
how,
one cost? Do you recall?
I don't know. I'll have to look it
And it
up.
was from Knitpicks.
It was from Knitpicks. It's the
Yeah.
palette.
is it the same weight yarn as Spindrift?
What do they say?
Because
It
I've
is,
knitted
but
Yes,
Spindrift.
it's fingering weight.
Wait.
It's 231 yards for 50 grams.
Okay,
That's the palette.
which is about the
131
same
yards.
for the
Very-
Shetland.
that's
It's
bigger.
very similar.
That's
So some of the
interesting.
sheepies do a color pack. So they do a pack of 60 10-gram balls in all different colors. So if you're just wanting to experiment with color,
Yeah.
you could get a sheepies pack, and then you could play to your heart's content. They do, I think it's called Terrazzo, their Terrazzo box.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's neat. That's a neat idea. And actually,
Now,
I think
whose
Knitpick
yarn is
had
that?
something like that too.
I pronounce it sheepies, SHEEPJES. I think the J is silent. Sheepies.
Oh, okay.
It's Finnish or Swedish. I
Are they?
forget.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
forget.
know it as sheepies, but that might not be the correct pronunciation.
Okay, that's okay. That's some good
Yeah.
direction. And
Yeah.
then
Well,
Cindy,
here's another approach.
Yeah.
Actually, if I'd known that Knitpicks had that color card, I would have ordered that. But but I was looking. I'm also tackling the problem. I want to mix a number of colors together in a sweater, and so I went to Knitpicks simply because their yarn is inexpensive, and they have a large number of colors in the palette line. I just bought 7 single colors of the palette uh, line that I just picked out online. I knew I wanted mostly blues and reds and maybe a purple or something in between blue and red. So I stayed in the color uh, families that I wanted to
Mhm.
be in, ordered 7 of them, and they're so inexpensive that was only $33.
Oh, that's not bad.
And for 7 different balls of yarn, and I might end up
Right.
using 5 of them anyway, so it's not that big of a waste. So that's just how I tackled it this week. As a matter of fact, I'm still waiting for that yarn to arrive.
Well, in fingering, you could throw a pair of socks out of it.
Yeah.
So that's never going to go to waste. Like fingering yarn will never go to waste. So, Cindy,
Yes, I'm trying to find the sheepies thing.
is the weight of the palette from Knitpick similar to Jameson?
It's not the same, but it is similar. I used palette to like knit my wristlet and one other thing that I had to do that was kind of the color stuff, and it does very similar.
Oh, okay. So if you could like knit
The
Fair Isle Tam.
Spindrift, I'm not seeing how many yards it is.
It's 115 in 25.
Yeah, Spindrift
115 and 25. Well, the palette is
small.
230 and 50.
It's the same, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
But
about the same. It's a
very much
fingering.
the same.
Spun differently.
It is spun a little differently.
Yeah, Spindrift is woolen spun.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Is palette woolen spun?
No,
Uh,
no.
It's
Oh,
a
okay.
semi-worsted, like most of the yarns that coming into the US. or
Here,
made in
Okay.
the US. I don't even
Yeah.
know if it's made in the US. It's probably made in South America.
Well, I
It
just
says
found the
Peruvian
palette
Highland.
color. I just found the palette color card online, and they're selling it for $16.99.
Oh, geez. Okay, I'm on it. Okay.
Yeah, so that's an option, and
Well,
Well-
Will
maybe I'll
swears
order that
by it.
next. What?
Will swears by it. He uses
Huh?
it for almost everything, palette,
Mhm.
because he likes the fact that they have so many colors.
Well, and I can make a Fair Isle in palette. I'm sorry, in like with palette, except like if I'm gonna steek it, I think it's a little easier if you do a woolen spun to steek, but
Absolutely.
it's doable. You just sew it,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay.
Well, going
That's big
back
help.
to the TKGA retreat from last week,
Yeah.
I took classes from Cecilia Campocchiaro. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce her last name. And one of them, I bought a book for each class. So one of them was reversible knitting. I could not believe how thoroughly she covers this. It's like every possible reversible pattern is in this book of patterns.
Hmm.
Oh
And
my
by
gosh.
reversible, they look the same on both sides.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They're not double knit. It's like every knit purl combination is matched on the other side in the same format and that kind of thing. But there's
I
also
can't even
reversible
figure out
cables and
how they could do
reversible.
that.
What's that?
I can't even figure out in my mind how that's even possible.
It's
I mean, I know they do it and it's fantastic, but
well, if you
She
think about it,
explained it, but I
any
still don't have it in my head.
any ribbing that you knit is reversible, right? Because it's
that
like
is true. Yeah.
knit two, purl two, and you turn it around, it still looks like knit two, purl
It's
two.
reversible. Yeah.
And so she starts with all the ribbings, one by
Oh.
one, two by two, and so forth.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But she does it all
that.
very systematically. It's really awesome. So that was one of the classes I took, and the other class was on marls.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty.
Yes.
I love
And
marls.
she told me that she doesn't really knit sweaters. And so guess what my idea for a sweater would be?
Hmm.
Be a
And why I
marl.
might be looking for a
Ooh.
variety of colors of feather fingering weight, because you put two fingering weights together to make a DK
Together
weight.
to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited about that.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Sweet.
So she's a wonderful teacher. If you ever get a chance to take a class with Cecilia Campocchiaro. Didn't get to practice her last name well.
Sergio, you got to help us with that.
Ah,
No, Campochiaro. In Italian, it's Campochiaro.
Chiaro.
Cecilia Campochiaro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But now, if she's from the US, I think it's Cecilia Campochiaro, something like that.
Yes.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Perfect.
Well, I love the way Sergio says it.
And me too.
yes.
It is good.
I forgot my Italian. I've studied Italian, but now I don't know. I forgot most of them. Most of
Yeah.
it.
We sort of had a mutual admiration moment, and she said that she's very interested in the Phrancko sweater and is planning to knit
Cool.
one soon. So I invited her to come to the meeting, and she said she
Oh,
would.
very cool.
So someday she might show up here knitting a Phrancko sweater
All
or
right.
whatever.
I think I've seen perhaps with Susan Bryan an interview with her or another. I don't remember. She's really I think Susan perhaps, but I'm not sure. But it's really interesting. She's a wonderful woman, Cecilia. Yes, really interesting.
And I think her brain works a lot like mine, because both of these books are almost mathematical in their approach. It's like, well, let's take every type of thing you can do and do it at every size you can do it, and or every color, every pattern to mix the colors in marl, and how you can arrange them and do it very systematically. Do if you do it this according to this rule, it'll look like this. If you do it according to this rule, it'll look like that. It's hard for me to describe it, but it's like, oh yes, everything is mathematical. And you know what her first book was? It was sequence knitting, which was also
Oh.
very mathematical. Like set up a pattern for knitting the same thing over and over, knits and purls or whatever, and then just follow that same pattern and it creates amazing fabrics. And I don't have that book, but I probably should
Yeah,
get it.
That's a great
her
reference.
fabrics are wonderful, are stunning, very beautiful. What she makes, what she knits, really beautiful fabrics she gets.
She does. Well, since I talked about the classes I took, Susan, did you take any that you'd like to tell?
Well, I took the same one that you did about the reverse knitting and loved it. And the book is incredible. She has 2 pages of different selvages. She's gone through every selvage edge you can imagine, and then discussed what kind of fabric it makes the best edge for. You know, and most of us just like know 1 or 2, and we just use it no matter what. We don't even think about what goes with our fabric. So that class was incredible. Then I took a Romy Hill class called Holy Cables, and she talked to us about, I think I can grab it, it's really close.
I took Romy's class on short row, working short rows in lace.
She talked about this putting holes in your cables. I've got a swatch that you can, if Frank will spotlight me.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
Nice.
So you do these little cables, and this way to do I mean, anyone can do a yarn over in there, but the way she does it it's a double yarn over, and just the way it all goes together, it's so finished looking.
Wow.
That one. And then
beautiful. I haven't seen that before. It's really beautiful.
This one where she had just the way you did the yarn overs, and oh no, this might have been one from Celia's classes. I think this is the only one I have from Romy's class. But yeah, really fun. And she gave us a lot of ideas to practice some nice charts that we could use to practice adding holes to our cables, and just taking a look at kind of how you could do it, chart one yourself. So it was a great class. I really liked the way both Cecilia and Romy taught, with giving us lots of time to do simple little, not necessarily simple, but small kind of practice, try it ourselves instead of just listening to somebody talk about how they do it.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It looked like everyone was having so much fun in the Marls class, using different colors. I mean, did she have every color that Ito makes?
I think so. It was a huge array of colors she laid out on the table, and then we each got to select, I think, 5 colors, and then made swatches combining them in every possible combination. Let me get mine and see if I can show it. It was really quite amazing. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the quality of the instructors at the retreat was very high. TKGA, of course, has, a strong focus on teaching. And so they really know what makes a good teacher. And, they're out there in the knitting world too. So they know, the people on the committee know who is a good teacher. And that was wonderful, because sometimes I've taken knitting classes before where the the person really wasn't a great teacher. They were a wonderful designer maybe and a wonderful knitter, but it was hard for them to actually describe
Translate it over?
how to do it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely a different skill set.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is the cost of the classes in addition to the cost of the retreat
Oh, no.
No.
The classes are
Oh.
included in the cost of the retreat.
included?
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
okay. Mhm.
Now, let me see, how can I show you this? Because if I turn, because
Mhm.
the samples are not connected to the, oh, let me spotlight it first. The samples are not connected to the paper, so I can't lift the paper up or they'll all slide off. There.
Oh, wow.
Gosh.
Oops.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
I can't, oh, there.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
There. So the left column are the solid colors. It's knitted. Those are the 5 colors of fabric that I used. And those swatches were knitted with 2 strains of the same color in each swatch. And then the next row is the combination of the 2 that are next to it. So this one is a combination of these 2 colors. And this one is a combination of these 2 colors, and so forth.
Interesting.
And it proceeds like that. And so so that array of colors is every combination that you can get 2 at a time from those 5 colors of yarn. And then, of course, the chart provides you could do a 6th one and then do another whole row of them. But that's what we spent the time doing. And then talking about how to arrange the colors in a marl. So she said the simplest way is to simply put the in-between color in between. Let me see if I can do this. Here and here and here. And that will make like a gradient.
Oh.
Yeah.
From one
Oh,
to the
neat.
other. It's like a gradient. But you can also mix them in other ways. And she talked about all the different patterns you can mix them in, which it was just really a fascinating class. And I got real excited about doing marls. So in case you didn't know, a marl is a combination of 2 colors in one fabric. And they can be created by combining 2 colors of, say, fingering weight yarn or any kind of yarn, or they could be combined. A marl can also just be created by a single colorway of yarn that has 2 colors in it. So that's also called a marl. And and she also had us create these. These are
Yeah.
the 5 colors I used, and you gave them letters and put them on this card so you knew which color corresponded to which color on the chart.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
When I did that baby blanket with all of those colors, I put them on cards so I could keep the colors,
Yeah.
names by number. It made it so much easier.
Yeah. When I did the little sterile, like for the wristlets, and then when I've done a yoke sweater too, I have it. I put it on a 3x5 card that I just punched holes, and it has the color number and the name, and it made it much easier. Here's my back shoulders. I'm ready to break them off.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what that looks like. With a little teeny bit of short rows. This is what this is going to be. So I'm just going to funny. There it is. That's how much it is for the back shoulders of the vest.
And you're going to
And
be done
here's
with the whole vest by tomorrow, right? With that.
probably, yeah. Here's the swatch that I did, and it is just so cozy and comfy. So
This
that'll
looks
be
like a
fun.
blanket.
Yeah, it is going to be like a blanket. All the kids that have come over this week are like, Oh, is that for me? I really like that. That's really soft. It's great. Great.
Who else has something they'd like to show us?
Well, I would like to ask soon about the double knitting because I was really interested. So I was doing knitting a swatch. Is like, for example, this is with the letter C.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Going
Yeah.
so is the L.
Oh,
Oh, how
Oh,
nice.
very good.
You did it.
Yeah.
oh, wow. So, so Sergio, did you make a,
You
oh,
see,
you,
this is the
you
chart.
did it that way, yes. Yes. But there's another way of I think what Jenny did, where she did all the knit pearls written out instead of the way you did it was color coded, right? But
No,
I
but
think there are two. Yeah.
yes, I guess it's my way. It's nothing special. It's my way to do it.
Oh,
You see, with the colors.
yes.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are the colors labeled?
It just you have the
I
this
mean,
is like the double knitting, and when it's together, is because if they you have four combinations.
yes.
Because if they have knit and pearl, I mean light and light is this one is always,
uh-huh.
and this is pink and pink in every side, and this is the
Uh-huh.
normal double knitting, yellow and pink and yellow on the other side. So that's it.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
That's quite, that's logical.
Yeah.
It's
Yes, Cindy
so,
was writing, and I decided to make the the swatch on the chart.
are you gonna make something in double knitting?
Uh, not, but not like this. That this way they are different. Not different. No, it's just the swatch.
Okay. And I was gonna ask Jenny if she figured out a way to bind off in pattern, if she figured it out.
I did, but I didn't really. I thought it still looked a bit scruffy. It's blocking at the moment, so I can't show you. But what I ended up doing was a sewn bind off, but you do. So my pattern was in blocks of the squares were in blocks of 5 stitches. So I would do a sewn bind off with one colour, carrying the other colour in the middle, then swap over and
Oh,
then do 5 stitches sewn bind off with the next one, carrying the other one in the middle. So you alternate the sewn bind off and
ingenious.
you're carrying the other one, just dropping it
Yes.
in the middle. Yeah. I thought it looks okay, but I thought, well, it looks okay from a distance, but when when you're knitting something, you've got your eyes on it and you can see every little flaw, don't you? But actually
Hmm.
from a distance it looks okay. But yes, that was my solution in the end.
Oh, that's pretty ingenious. Very
But,
cute.
that was very painful. It took about 4 hours to do the bind off.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So, but there you go.
oh no.
Oh no, she says.
No. So, so next time, if I will make the Mobius cowl again, and next time what I will do is I'll finish doing the pattern, and then I will do 2 rows of just one color and like a border edge
Yeah,
round,
yes.
and
Okay.
and then just bind that off because that will look so much neater. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Such a creative group.
so I have continued working on my vest, which I started last week, and I stopped working down the body so I could do the ribbing on the would these still be called cuffs, even if they're at the shoulder? Is that called a cuff? Anyway, the ribbing at the shoulder. And I also did the neckline, or I'm doing the neckline. I haven't quite finished. And here's how it looks here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Lovely.
that's
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Mhm.
Nice color.
I like the color.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Go.
Mm.
nice, very nice.
It curls up at the bottom so you can't really see the
good.
Does a
Wow.
nice
band.
action. It's lovely.
Mm.
Nice.
That's how it looks. And
Wow.
this is my proof of concept sweater. It's not going to be published. It's going to be published in in a way by adding this as an option on Phrancko.com. But of course, it won't have the color work. You'll have to add your own colors.
Mhm.
But my next sweater for Cast On magazine is going to be a vest. And that's
Ah.
got me doing this. They said the theme of the next issue will be vest.
Mm.
Uh, I hope it's not too soon to be referring to that or announcing that for them. But anyway, the next issue of Cast On magazine is going to have the theme of vests. And I'm
Mhm.
going to publish a pattern like this one, except it'll be in silver and red.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, wow.
The yarn is called silver. Let me get it. Um,
It's fun.
I think I've shown you this sample before, but
Oh,
Oh,
this
nice.
Pretty.
this is a very nice gray
Mhm.
yarn. Oh, actually, it goes this way. That's the stockinette side, and
Mhm.
then
Oh, pretty.
it will have this across the middle or something like that.
Mm.
I
Oh,
did a lot of different stripings just to see what the
Yeah.
preferred one would be. So that's my next pattern to be published in Cast On magazine. It'll be in the issue that comes out February 1st.
Mm.
Anyone else?
Okay. I'm still working on the body. I keep measuring and it stays the same, so I'm happy. The other thing, the update is I have stage 1 cancer and I'm being operated on next month.
oh my
Oh,
God.
no.
Yeah.
Gosh.
But stage 1 is good. While
Stage
Yeah,
one is
stage 1
very
is
good.
Stage 1 is,
and they said
that's
it was
fine.
they're going through the side and a robotic's gonna do it. And he says I'd be home in 2
Ooh.
days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
wow.
Nice.
So that's
Stage 1 is what you want to hear, people.
yeah, that
Yes,
is.
it is.
So that's,
Mhm.
that's as far as I've gotten.
Boy, that sweater looks great.
It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
well, it's still the same size.
Hey, don't you love
Isn't that nice?
that little
It's
pin
like
that
it's
stops
taking
the
effect.
stretch?
Yay.
Right.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so I like the
Well-
feel of the yarn. So
Mm.
yeah.
Do let us know when you're going to be
Mhm.
out, and
Well, all right.
of course,
Yeah, she
our
said the
thoughts will
first,
be with you.
the first or second week in December. So,
Okay.
Mhm.
okay, that's what she said. So
Well,
she said,
I'm relieved to hear it's stage 1.
yeah,
That's-
well, yeah, I was too.
It was caught
So-
early, huh?
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, if it wasn't for the urologist that ordered that X-ray with the contrast to go from the bladder up, I would have never known I had it.
Oh,
Oh my
So I went
God.
back to him and I thanked him very much. So
Yeah.
Wow.
you know, doctors don't want to do X-rays unless they think it's necessary. You know,
yeah.
so. But I've had that, and I've had a PET scan, I've had a CT scan with all kinds of illuminating things in my body. So
Mhm.
I had a breathing test. Yeah. What else happened? You know, I mean, I had collapsed lungs, and I never knew it. So
That's
it's really,
amazing.
yeah, that's really weird. You know, and
It is
then
weird.
the CPAC lady calls up and she says, "Are you using that machine?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Don't use it." I said, "Why?" She says, "Because it takes air out of your lungs." I said, "Well, I didn't know that." She said, "Oh yeah." So I haven't used it. I have to call the guy up and say when I can do it again. So
Yeah, check to do.
Wow.
you learn all these little
Interesting.
things.
Yeah.
So,
That's something.
yeah, you know.
Well, I'm so glad to hear your news. That really makes
Yeah, well, that's good. I
That
figured
really
you
makes me
like
feel
you
better.
all, you all would like to hear that. So,
Yeah.
so
Yes, very much. Thank you.
you're welcome.
And for those of you who are just hearing this in the video this week, Wally told us last week, or the week before, when we weren't being videoed, that he had been diagnosed with cancer, lung
Yeah.
cancer. So it's a relief to know that it's early stage.
So start smoking cigars or whatever.
Oh.
No.
Well, that's the first thing they asked. Did you ever smoke? I said, yeah, about 46 years ago.
Oh
So,
dear.
Oh, wow.
yeah, so. But, you know, when I had the prostate cancer, the doctor said after 10 years, you'll get something else.
Oh,
Oh,
So this is the something else. So
Wow.
just move on with
Wow.
it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's kind
Debbie,
of hard to follow.
Yeah,
was gonna
I
say,
know.
what is Debbie working on for a little bit of
I
knitting?
have gone back to trying to work on that Aran sweater for my daughter. It's challenging for sure.
Oh,
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 cables are
God, yes.
beautiful.
wow.
Little busy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, a
great.
little busy.
That's
Wow.
nice. Yes.
Can't say it's perfect, but I've never done anything like this before. So
Wow, look at
That's
that.
awesome.
It's nice.
Beautiful.
Amazing, Debbie.
Yes.
yeah,
It's amazing.
so that's the sleeve. So
That
Oh.
will be so that'll be so
It's just
warm.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's great.
so
Lucky girl.
yeah, some myth put me to shame for not working on it, so I got it back out again this week.
So Debbie, what kind of collar are you gonna do for that? Are you just gonna do like a ribbing? Are you gonna do any fold collar?
No, it's just a ribbing,
All right.
just
Yeah.
a rib neck.
Okay, I was just thinking that it's stunning. It might not be substantial, just the ribbing. If you think about doing a double folded,
Yeah, yeah,
you could think about that.
Mm.
But it's
yeah, that
stunning.
might work.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, when
Incredible.
I've got a bit before I get to there, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
And you have 300
'cause that's
skeins of
Aran
yarn,
weight.
right?
And
It
this
gives you
is it's fisherman's wool.
All right,
Yeah.
there you
Oh,
go.
that's very nice.
Yes, that's nice
Good
stuff.
wool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Aran weight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
say
one more
Sonia's
person
right
want
on
to
the
show
mark.
us what they're working on before we go? Anybody? Guess not. I'm not going to call on anybody. All right. Well, it's been another wonderful week. Enjoyed seeing you all, and have a great week. I'll see you next week.
Take it easy, everyone.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.